we're going to show you how to update existing invoices with their marketer and the commission details. So let's say you have an invoice that has already been created, and then payment has already been added, and the invoice is partially paid. But then you have a marketer who is supposed to be earning commission on that invoice. So, but it's partially paid already. So I want to show you how you can update that invoice to add the marketer or the partner or the person who is supposed to be earning commission on that invoice, and then also for it to automatically generate commission on future payments that you add to that invoice. That is, any new payment by clients in the future on that invoice will go ahead to generate commission in the automated way it currently does. So to do that, first you log in, go to your sales module, locate your invoice list page, then locate the invoice you would want to update to, add the marketer who brought the deal, and then update with the commission details. So we're going to use this one for example. So if we click to view this, uh, it takes us to this page when it's loaded. So this is an invoice, but as you can see, there is no marketer on this invoice. And then payment has already been added, partial payment, and currently there's no commission that's been generated on this invoice because marketer was not selected. So what we do is we go to action, we click on update invoice, and it brings us to this page. So now for each invoice you're creating, I believe you already know that you need to indicate which items on the invoice you are going to be charging commission on. Which items on the invoice you're going to be charging commission on. For example, if your invoice has 2 items or 3 items, and you're not going to be collecting or you're not going to be paying commission on the entire 3 items or 2 items, you need to indicate which one you are going to pay commission on. So first, let's select the marketer that we want to update on this invoice. So then we select the commission type. So is it fixed custom commission percentage, choose on commission structure. Let's just say custom commission percentage. Let's say 10% for the direct sales. If there's an upline, let's say 5%. So then for this item, we need to tick this checkbox because we're going to be charging commission on this particular item. So, but if there are more than one item on the invoice, this is the way it's going to show. Like here, you have 2 items on the invoice, this and this, and then you have 2 checkboxes in front of each of them, one checkbox in front of each of them. So you can select, if I tick this, it means we'll be charging commission on only this. If I tick the boat, we'll be charging commission on the boat. So there may be other items on the invoice. Just tick the boxes that you're going to be paying out commission on. So back to the sample we're using. So from here, we've already indicated the commission percentage, selected the marketer, and then indicated the item we are charging the commission on. Then we just click on update invoice. So now the invoice is updated. And then you can see the marketer name is now displaying here. So what we do now, let's add payment to clarify that what we've done is working. So let's just apply payment, receive payment, say date, say today's date, account, let's pick a bank where we are receiving the payment, how much was paid, let's say 2 1 2 3 1 2 3. Then payment method, let's say POS, description, partial payment on this invoice. So we disable this because we don't want it sending automated receipt email and SMS. Then we click on save. So this is the receipt for this particular item. Let's go back to view the invoice, action, view invoice. So it takes us to view that same invoice again, on which we added that this last payment. You can see the payment we just added, 2 million. Then we scroll down to the commission section. You can see commission has now been automatically generated on this invoice based on the update we made, so that for every new payment we add to this invoice, it generates commission. So this commission has been generated on the payment we just added. The one that was there before, it's passed. So we say commission was not included or generated on it because we didn't select a marketer while we were creating that invoice. So this actually happens. You have situations like this when your invoice is imported into the platform, and then you did not indicate the marketers that brought each of those deals. So that is when you may have to come here to update this, or maybe the invoice was created previously in a hurry or something like that. So you can still update it so that commission is automatically generated for every new payment that is added to that invoice, applicable to invoices that is being paid in installments. So the status is showing pending, pending because the commission has gone for approval. Thank you very much.